What's up, all my double dogs? It's your boy Sean Ali, Strength Corps 5-star general. Up in this gym, man. It's chest, well, it's heavy bench and chest and tries today. So I'm about to go ahead. I got 3 sets of 80%, 86%, and a 92.5%. So I'm gonna show you all those sets. And today's topic of the video really is it's just kind of a vlog today, and I want to talk to you guys about my mentality between powerlifting and bodybuilding. Because ever since I started powerlifting, I've noticed that it's just a kind of a different mindset I have when I'm powerlifting as opposed to when I'm bodybuilding. Like it's a completely different mindset. And so in between my sets of powerlifting, I'm gonna go ahead and explain to you guys like my mindset, tell you guys like the type of music I like to listen to. Like it's a whole different vibe. So let's get into this shit, man. 275 for a double. Let's go. Alright, so set one went pretty good, pretty smooth, 275 for 2. When it comes to, like you guys heard, my music selection when I'm doing powerlifting, I love listening to rock music. I have like a heavy metal playlist. I listen to like 5 Finger Death Punch, I think it's called. I listen to Breaking Benjamin, Disturbed, Slipknot, all kinds of shit. And Kill Switch and Engage. I just like to get in that mindset, man, because when you're lifting heavy ass weight, like I can't be jamming to like hip hop where I'm kind of like going with the groove and shit. Like, you know, like rock music really gets me hyped. Like I need to lift this heavy ass shit. Like if you ever been to like hardcore gyms, like that, you know, motherfuckers who's deadlifting and squatting and benching heavy ass weight, they're always playing some hard ass rock in the background. So that's just the music I prefer to listen to while I'm powerlifting. I mean, I'm sure everybody has their preference, but that's just mine. Who on set number 2? Alright, so set 2 went pretty good. That was at 86%. I did 295 pounds, so moved pretty good, pretty easy. Second thing when I'm powerlifting, man, is for me, like, because the rest times in between are so long, like I try and avoid doing things like being on my phone. I know I'm recording for you guys right now, but these clips aren't that long. So what I like to try and do is just get in my mindset and kind of envision myself lifting the weight. For me, whenever I can kind of visualize lifting the weight, it goes a lot easier for me. Like when I get under the bar, like it just seems to move a lot more smoothly. It's just, I mean, it's like a metaphor for life, man. Like if you really see yourself doing something, like envision yourself how you would be doing it. And for me, it's the same with the weights. Like I see myself moving 315, I usually can move it. Now, I'm not gonna say do nothing dumb, like put like 500 pounds on the bar knowing damn well you can't move it. But if you have a weight on there and it's kind of challenging, you just gotta envision yourself doing it. Guaranteed to add like 10 pounds to your lips. No lie, bro. Let's get to set number 3. Y'all, so that was set number 3. Last thing I want to talk about when it comes to powerlifting versus bodybuilding, man, is obviously form and technique, very important. Like you can kind of get away with form when you're doing lighter body weight movements, when you're moving like maybe 60 to 70% of your max. When you're moving like 85, 90, 95% of your 1 rep max, form is key, and you want to be technical with it. I know, like if you're doing like a powerlifting meet, then if you're going for PRs, yeah, your form's not always going to be crisp. But when you're training, remember, I always say this, and it's one of my favorite quotes ever. The gym is about building strength and not demonstrating it. So it's not about how much weight you can put on the bar. It's more so about training so that you can eventually put more weight on the bar. So anyways, y'all, I'm gonna get my mind right, clear it for like 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna show y'all the bodybuilding portion, and we're gonna talk about that once it's done, because it's a little more high pace. I'm not gonna have time in between to be talking to y'all. So I'm gonna show you guys the clips, tell you guys more about it afterwards, and then we're gonna finish the day. Let's get it. Alright y'all, so I'm doing everybody's favorite thing, cardio, right? While watching some pump chasers. Chris had a new video, so appreciate you getting me through this cardio, bro. But I'm gonna finish this shit up. I'll see y'all in a minute. Alright y'all, so I made it home, right? That was like a couple hours ago. I actually have just been sitting here doing some work, but anyway, got me some pancakes right here with some Halo Top ice cream. That's gonna be my meal number one. I'm gonna eat this and talk to y'all about bodybuilding because I damn sure didn't do it at the gym. Ooh, I know you're jealous. I know it. I know it for a fact. Look at the rice. Look at the chicken. Focus on the chicken. Now focus on the rice. Now back on the chicken. Now back on the rice. Man, yo, I'm about to eat this real quick. It's definitely later in the day. It's like 8:18. I got so busy again with work. I'm gonna talk to y'all about bodybuilding and then I'm gonna end this video. Yeah, so that thing I said I wouldn't do about like making videos like in separate days, I lied. All right guys, so really quickly I want to talk to you guys about my bodybuilding mindset versus my powerlifting mindset, and then I'm gonna send you guys on your way. So when it comes to like my mindset when I'm bodybuilding as opposed to powerlifting, you guys saw that I like to listen more so to rock music or heavy metal when I'm powerlifting. Complete opposite. I love hip hop and rap when I'm lifting, like for bodybuilding, because for me it's a little more upbeat, and because my rest times are more like 45 seconds to a minute and a half, no more than 2 minutes, and that's if I'm moving some pretty heavy weight for like sets of 8. I just like, you know, that vibe. It kind of keeps me going. It gets me through the workout really quick, and that's why I kind of like listening to that as opposed to rock again, because for me it's like rock music is like, it gets me through those heavy sets, but I can't listen to that all the time when I'm doing like bodybuilding. I don't know, call me weird, whatever. The second thing for me is that I'm super focused. Like, you guys have no idea, like when I record and it's bodybuilding, it's very hard for me because I'm so focused on the next set because the rest times are so low that when you guys see me record stuff, like it kind of does throw my workout off a little bit, but I do this for you guys, so it's all good. But there are some days where I'm like, I don't even want to record because it's like I want to just get in, get this pump and get out, you know what I'm saying? It's easier to record when I'm powerlifting just for the fact that I have like 5 minutes in between sets, so I can set up the camera and still chill. Like for me, if I'm recording for you guys, it's like, okay, I know this angle and this angle I want to get, so I gotta set it up, do my set. As soon as my set is done, reset up the camera, and by that time it's already time to go. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't really record my entire workout unless I have somebody holding the camera for me. So definitely a much quicker pace, much faster. The last thing about bodybuilding as opposed to powerlifting for me is sometimes it takes a little more mental toughness depending on what you're doing. Like for instance, if I'm going like for heavy squats when I'm powerlifting, it's usually for like sets of 2, no more than like 4 reps. So it's not the hardest thing in the world to do, but when you do something for your legs and it's like 12 or 15 reps, like it burns like hell. And because it burns so much, like it's a whole different mentality. Now you're not in the mentality like I gotta lift this heavy weight. It's like you gotta fight off the burn, because usually the burn comes but you're still able to do more reps, so you kind of have to mentally get over that. So that's another big thing for me when it comes to bodybuilding, is just that the mental toughness that you have to use to get through those reps is different than the mental toughness you have to use to get through powerlifting sets, if I'm making any sense at all. Alright guys, so that's gonna be today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe, like the video. It really helps the channel grow. You already know I got videos coming this week. Hope you guys enjoyed my Let's Be Honest video earlier from today. Just being honest with you guys and trying to get back on this grind, which I am. I'm feeling good today and I'm ready to kill this entire week. Don't forget the orders, subscribe and share, like and comment, follow my social media. Till next time, all my devil dogs, dismiss.
My tips, why I talk like this. Money in my pocket, why I walk like this. All this money in my pocket, why I start like this. I be rich, going stepping, better guard your bitch. Hey.